Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back. Having fun today. It is the perfect sip for fall. Cider is really big business. And one spot northwest of the Twin Cities is known for their delicious cider beer. Kendall took a trip to Milk and Honey Ciders in St. Joseph to see how it's made. And of course, she took a few sips as well.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Peter. I was like, whoa, you have to go through a lot of construction to get here, but whoa, it's really pretty. It's gorgeous. You guys are the epitome of, oh, I want to go on a fall little day trip.
People get appley.
Yeah,
this
they
time
get
of year.
appley.
Yeah.
That's what you call
And this
it.
is a great place to do it, yeah.
Okay, the reason that we're here is because I happen to, full disclosure, I don't like cider, ever, but I love this cider.
You changed your mind.
Yeah, honest to God.
Good.
So what makes Milk and Honey Cider like the land of milk and honey?
Our focus on the apples. So we kind of start in the orchard. We just use really high quality apples, and we use the ones that are for cider. So this is not like a juicy honey crisp that you're gonna eat fresh. This is like bitter, aromatic, bright acidity, nice
Really?
tannins. Yeah.
That's what makes an apple better for cider? I would
Absolutely,
have thought like
yeah.
a honey crisp apple would be.
Well, I'm sure you could make something
That's
pleasant to
probably
drink,
okay.
but if you want to like take it to the next level, you got to get the right fruit and then find the right growers. So that's what really sets it apart. So all of our apples are like either heirloom varieties that had great aromatics, or maybe some old world apple varieties from England or France.
All these different rows are different kinds of apples that just make things taste differently.
Yep.
Kind of like wine grapes, it's the same idea.
Yep.
I had no idea how much went into making different kinds of ciders.
We're kind of winemaking, but we're doing it with apples rather than grapes. Like when we're thinking about cider apple varieties, as a cider maker, we're kind of like picking and choosing different things. Like we like this apple because of its color.
Yeah.
We like this apple because it has great acid. This apple has got great mouthfeel, and we kind of blend those together
Yeah.
to come up with the final products. These apples are so wonderful out of the orchard. We don't want to mess that process up. So we're sort of like, how do we like capture those qualities that are in the orchard and deliver it to to the glass.
You keep saying this, it so is like a winery to me. I mean, you see the barrels,
Yeah.
you see the, what do you call these things?
Those are big fermenters.
Big fermenters, whereas
Yeah.
you said the yeast does its yeast thing.
Does this yeast thing, yep.
It makes the sugar
Yep.
into tasty stuff. But right now, you're like, this is your busy season because the apples are fresh.
So we're just finishing up our packaging season. We're packaging last year's crop right now, getting that into bottles and kegs and getting that out. And then we're starting to think about 2021 harvest. So we'll turn this room around. It's gonna smell wonderful. There's gonna be like apples being crushed and pressed.
So people, when they come in, it won't look like this.
Yeah.
It'll be like, ooh, cool.
Yeah, it would be their idea of how fun this is. A lot of this work is just like, you're just like cleaning and doing manual labor. It's not very glamorous.
Like most jobs, like it takes hours to get to here and all you see is here. You should see me when I wake up. It's like a horror story. Before we go, I wanted dessert.
Yeah, this is an ice cider. It's made in the French-Canadian tradition. So what we're doing is freezing and concentrating the juice. And so you get this really expressive, bright acid, nice spirit character ice cider that we call alchemy. It's about 13%, and you get a little bit of bourbon on the nose, but you also just get like full immersion of apple flavor.
Oh, yeah, you do. What's
Yeah.
the proper way to test cider?
Just to drink it. You can be snooty.
There's no
but-
snooty thing about it?
you can imagine. You can swirl it and look at it. Just drink it. It's a peasant drink.
Perfect for our show. To the peasants. Mommy likey, give me a barrel. Wheel me out.
Daddy likey too. Yeah, that was good.
Delicious.
That's a beautiful place.
It is so beautiful there. It's definitely worth the trip if you're in Minnesota and you want to get out to St. Joseph, specifically in the Twin Cities. It wasn't that bad, that long of a drive, and their cider's so good. If you don't live here, though, they do ship. So anyone, our Washington friends, Wisconsin, Iowa,
They ship.
Yep.
That's right. To learn more about Milk and Honey Ciders, check out their website, milkandhoneyciders.com. Pretty easy. We'll be back with the world's shortest segment and the surprise ending when we return. Back after this.